Hi there, I'm Cheryl. You have landed on the channel called Black Women's Wisdom. I am not new to YouTube. I've been here for a little while now with other endeavors that I do. But this channel was just created, the brainchild, at the latter part of last year. This channel is not as you might suppose, where it would outline the woes of Black women. On the contrary, it is a celebration of those woes that makes her a global phenomenon. I know you've heard phrases like Black girl magic and Black don't crack. Well, this Black women's wisdom, I want it to be known just as well as those phrases, and especially among the community of Black women. And the reason why is because so many times we have heard the different women who speaks about feeling invisible, and yet that is combat in so many different ways. We celebrate the fact that Black women got power in political spaces. That's a beautiful thing. We celebrate that many Black women now entrepreneurs, right, and doing well. But here's something that I did not know. I did not realize the wisdom that I learned as a child, the wisdom gained by many of the women that came before us, that it was known globally. Globally. How beautiful. We already know and have said it many times how we have set a pace, how we have set the bar in the sense of, yes, we know that women get surgeries for their butts to be bigger and their lips to be bigger, things that truly belong to women such as myself. But did you know that your wisdom, how you have navigated life based on the challenges forced upon you, that globally that it's recognized? Yeah, that's what this channel will be and is about. You know, this is what got the ball rolling for me. There's a video, and I will link it to this, where a young man is telling his audience that when he came to this country, that his mother said to him, listen, you need any kind of help, you look for a Black woman. Well, believe me, that couldn't be just that one guy, but I commented on his channel saying, bless your mother. How beautiful was that to hear? But then I didn't tell that to anyone along my business profession, right? I spoke it to women that I know, but not in my business arena. A couple of days after hearing him, I heard someone who self-described themselves as non-binary. And they were saying to someone else that they have often advised people that in their community, if you're somewhere and you need help, if you cannot find somebody that's in their community, look for a Black woman. And that just set me to researching. How beautiful to know that that wisdom that grandma told you about, that was practical, that wisdom that she passed down and you gained from other experiences, it is recognized. It is a beautiful thing that practical, fearless advice that we give others have gone beyond who you told it to. You know, Malcolm X, he said, and he is well quoted many times, but one thing he quoted about us is he says, the most disrespected person in America is the Black woman. Well, that being quoted and travel as it did, because he's such a man of influence when he walked the earth, it was interpreted, and the images from the interpretation of how we took it may not have helped us to go further. This is what I mean. We are strong women, but there was a damaging image when at one time the sisterhood was rubbernecking and putting their hands on their hips, pointing their fingers just to make a point. The media took that and ran with it. And then you could see it being worded everywhere. They're strong, but they didn't see us as feminine. I am so glad that the sister have has and is correcting that. Because to be strong don't mean strong as an ox. Oh no, but it is a beautiful thing to be a woman. And then it's extra beautiful to be a Black woman. How is it that this wisdom is recognized like it is? Well, based on this. Every person on the earth, their challenge, men and women, right? Life comes for us all. As the young people say, life be lifing for anybody and everybody. But when we look at women in wisdom, many women in the earth who have gained wisdom, they have experienced particular seasons in their lives of challenge or hard times. But the Black woman, it is an ongoing thing in her life that she is always dealing in a hostile environment just based on her complexion. And that being the case, that it's ongoing, it is the Black woman who can show up and just show up in her whole personness and not have a chip on her shoulder, right? So when we say all, we never can speak to any group, any circumstances, all or every. But Black women who have navigated the challenges and be able to speak to others. Listen, it is well documented and accepted. I want you to know and be a subscriber here on the channel. I want to tell you how that your care and your sharing of the wisdom that you have gained is recognized. So join me every week. I want you to like, I want you to subscribe and share so that it can grow, because you first and foremost need to know it is not only about your style. It is not only about how you're physically been packaged, but it is about your wisdom that your care is being advised to seek. So I'll see you next week. And again, I'm Cheryl Turnwall, and I just want to host you that we can celebrate how we're known globally. Check that out. See you next week. Bye.